This is me counting all the money Jordan Love got. And this is how you count money.
That's how you count it?
Mm-hmm.
I do this.
That's the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. No, that I just like to keep to tradition, in that sense.
Sure.
Like, I like to count it like my ancestors did.
This is how the bankers do it now.
Yeah, exactly. It's the underneath route, and then it's the top route, and it's just, that's $3. We here.
We're still.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is G. Happy. Yes.
Cool. I want to thank everybody. We announced last week that GPS is now available as a podcast.
Yes.
We got links below, Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcasts. And over one weekend, we became the most downloaded podcast in history.
I think that's a lie. I think that might be a lie.
We are the most listened to podcast on earth now.
I'm pretty sure that's a really big lie.
It was humbling, so humbling. And I just thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks for checking out. Yeah, we did get a bunch of reviews. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yeah, I know people have been asking us for years to make it a podcast. We did it. We done did it. And now, there you go. Now you can enjoy it listening to with your ear holes and not having to see our faces, which apparently is the preferred way to watch this show. Which makes sense. I like that movie. I had a very good time at the movie theaters. I was properly entertained. It's true.
Are you not entertained?
Let's go. Well, I don't know why. I was feeling frisky this morning. Why not? I've been up since the crack of ass, just working. I need so much to get done.
From the ass of crack.
Yep.
Is this the best spot for my camera, or do we like it cockeyed, so you can see all my bullshit?
Keep going. Right there. Nope. Right, a little bit.
There we go.
To the left. No. A little bit more go back to the left. A little bit. Stop. Right there.
Okay.
Perfect.
Great.
Perfect. I think, we need to see just your left eye, right? And a little bit of the beard. That's perfect. I could not ask for a better view right there. That's
Brandon Left Eye Lopez is what everybody will call me.
That's it. Let's go, Jedi. Happy freaking birthday.
Happy birthday.
Let's go.
Edinburgh. Ooh.
Edinburgh.
Welcome to Edinburgh.
That's not.
We're gonna have the cow and chicken in Edinburgh.
That's not Scottish people.
Spaghetti
that's not it. It's. I would say close, but then that's a lie too. So, yeah.
Edinburgh. It's the lovemaking capital of the world. So, not a lot of people know that.
Are we just telling bold-faced lies this podcast, like with this episode?
Dude, that's how you get ahead in this world. All
right. Broncos are going to the playoffs.
Somebody clip that and keep it for
me. It's a lie. It's a.
You know what we should do today too? We should murder some of our clips. We should get rid of a few clips.
Okay, I'm just glad that ended in clips. So that was good. Yeah. That was
I would never murder a living thing.
I mean, we could, because now we don't have divisions to go through. We actually have NFL news to talk about, which is really, really nice, which we're going to get to. But I think it's become tradition a little bit, because it's happened a few times now. And by a few times, I mean this entire offseason, where we just spend the first 20 minutes talking about
nonsense.
So I think what we could do is so here's the thing, Perna, like this.
Hey.
I think it's a classic. I love it. Or do we, just
get rid of it?
Kill it?
I think.
Go Chargers, go.
We kill that one.
Ooh.
Oh, do you say we? Oh, so you're saying we get rid of hey.
We each have different sentimental
Ooh!
connections to some of these clips. I mean, you guys, the audience
Jordan.
has to help us decide.
Let's go, Jordan. Happy freaking Friday birthday. Let's go, KK.
I mean, it's like I'm a little partial to the Chargers one because there's not a lot of positive Chargers clips out there, you know?
But we have Phillip Rivers, who I think by
Oh,
proxy, like
we
that,
do.
the family planning one.
Okay.
I feel like we could limit it to like one per team,
Sure.
but there's so many things that are not even
Here.
team
I know one we
oriented.
can finally get rid of.
This one is a little bit deflated.
I was just about to click that one and be like, this one I feel like could go.
I mean, pretty much everybody eats bread.
I think we keep bread.
Yeah, we keep bread.
We get rid of deflated.
Could happen. I don't think so, but all right, so we're getting rid of that. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna go through. This is
We could probably get rid of Scooter Elway number 2.
Johnny John
we are having a mind meld. I was like, yep, we could delete this because this one I feel like can never go.
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Yeah, we need to keep that.
All right, so we'll get rid of Scooter Elway too.
Oh,
Okay.
John Elway was on the Pardon My Take podcast.
I saw that.
And
Let's go.
I was genuinely very happy to see him on there. And then sad that I didn't get John Elway before they did. It's like
We have Scooter Elway. How
we
many?
have
There was
Scooter Elway.
There was an episode where we played Scooter Elway clip for like at least 30 times.
Yeah.
That was that one crazy GPS where people were just donating hundos. Like
I got him right here.
they
Right
don't even
here.
they don't even know who Scooter Elway is.
And don't get
I
me
don't
wrong,
even
I'm
know.
not saying we're as big as Pardon My Take, but Jesus fucking Christ. Can I get John Elway on the podcast? On the show?
Texans Packers, let's go.
He said his biggest regret was not drafting Josh Allen. So
I know. I saw that.
I would have had a good follow-up there if I were talking to him.
Oh,
but-
Perna, I feel like we never get rid of this.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
Oh, we can get rid of this. Meow. Meow.
Yeah, that one could. That one could.
It
That
can
one.
go.
That one could go. That one
All
can go.
When the Chiefs 3-peat, will you come? No, I'm not coming to your stupid ass parade.
What is
Why-
this one? This one's not even labeled.
I think it's between the Raiders and Broncos finishing last. Because I don't know how good Russell Wilson is going to be. Honestly, if everything that you said is correct, but what if Russell Wilson kind of sucks?
He's not going to kind of suck.
I mean, he kind of sucked last year. Yes, he got injured.
That's a 42-second clip.
That's a 42-second too long.
That one
clip.
that one I feel like we never could get rid of. Ever.
Yeah, that's probably cemented itself.
I think we might could shorten that a little bit. Make it a little bit more consolidating. Unless one of us really needs a bathroom break, then we can play that. Bills all the way. It's a lie. That's painful. That's hurtful. It might be true, but it's hurtful.
We've got like 4 of my child here.
Yeah, we have a lot.
You can get rid of that.
That was like go backpack.
Go pack. I'll take go pack. Oh my god, I'm dying inside. You can never get rid of that, and if you delete that, I will kill you. Go.
I can erase that from the world.
Don't you dare. Go pack is legendary.
Okay.
We can't do that.
Say hi, Uncle Tom. Hi, Uncle Tom. Say hi, Uncle Tom. Hi, Uncle Tom. Hi.
It's just adorable.
I know. That's saved in my phone. I got that in my phone.
I'm Uncle Tom. It just gets louder, and there's an M that goes on to Uncle. Why? Because Carmi said so. That's it. Rah, rah, rah. The shtick is dead. You shouldn't have said anything.
Come on, rah, 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 rah. Same Brown.
Tom,
He's
Tom, you done fucked up, buddy.
Yeah, Tom, what are you doing, man?
Up.
If you said nothing, I was gonna slowly approach that and see if we could just remove it.
Yeah.
But now Perna's just like, oh, now I know it still bothers people. Well, now I'm gonna continue to do it.
Yeah. You have to be encouraging.
Not yet, but we're getting there, Brad.
You got to say you love that clip. Never get rid of it. You got to use reverse psychology on me. And you guys think I have forgotten that I'm going to give you the longest Amon-Ra ever when you're least expecting it? Have not forgotten it. It's going to come in an episode and it's going to go and go and go.
I feel like we can get rid of this.
So, Chris, why do you think those girls really like you?
I think probably because of the money, and I'm not going to deny it. I walk around with $100 bills hanging out of my pockets usually.
Oh my God, it's so good. There, we can get rid of it.
It's such a douchey thing. All right, we can get.
Why do girls like you? The money?
Money. That's all it is. Is it your looks? Nope. Personality? God, no.
Just the money, baby. I'm Chris Collinsworth.
Do you not want to get rid of this?
All right, so game 1 of the divisional round is done. The Kansas City Chiefs, they move on.
Laugh at
we can dump that. We can get rid of that.
All right, we can get rid of that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the family planning one we don't get rid of.
No way. Never.
This one's 28 seconds long.
Yeah, probably needs to get rid of it.
Yeah, we get rid of Glory Hole. 28 seconds long, but we could play it one last time.
Morning, oh, what a beautiful day. Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. I said, whoa, pretty woman.
You know what? I might have just convinced myself not to get rid of that because, like, we could shorten that maybe.
Yeah, we need a shorter one.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what? I feel like we could get rid of the Gannon ones, either both or at least one of them.
Buckle up. We're going to have some fun.
That
we can get rid of them both.
Get rid of them both?
Hey! What's up, man? How you doing? Good. Good. Shoo, 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 shoo. Shots. Explosive.
It's so cringy. It's so bad.
You can keep the second one. Here's the thing: we're not going to get any blowback from Cardinals fans if we get rid of it.
No,
because I don't know if there are any who even watch this show.
He can move.
Jacob Fatu.
Mm-hmm. This is 41 seconds long, Perna. This is probably taking up the majority of our space.
One day.
Yeah, we can get rid of it.
Yes, 41 seconds long.
We can get rid of it.
All right, this one I don't think. Oh, that's there. It's
get rid of it.
Yeah, that's gone. This one you could keep.
Fuck Tom.
Yeah, fuck Tom.
Fuck Tom.
It's too good. It's
pretty good.
There's some amazing guys on that staff. Coach Grossi, guy who puts all this time in.
Forgot about that. I forgot that even existed.
We could keep the prance, right? It says prance. The crying baby. I feel like we can do that. I don't know if we keep the Perna rap.
No, we can get rid of this.
Okay. We get rid
That's
of
the
Perna rap.
FYTB rap.
Nobody wants to say this, but Brady is a racist. Nobody.
Tom Brady's a racist. I had the balls to say it.
You smell like you about to get pregnant again. Is what you smell like.
That's my favorite Russ. That's the Russell Wilson I want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Like, that's the guy I want to go get a beer with.
Hey.
I want more of that Russell Wilson.
Hey. All right, we keep that one. We can keep that one.
Yeah, we can ditch it.
All right, Glory Hole can go.
No, people want Glory Hole.
Oh, I just deleted it.
Oh.
Wait, I thought we agreed Glory Hole.
No, they said keep Glory Hole.
We haven't used it in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, this I agree. The Nathaniel Hackett one is one of my favorite clips. This.
I've really enjoyed making love to your ears. I think that you have beautiful ears. They fit very nicely. So I would say it'd be an erotic.
Yeah, match that up with I don't watch porn. That's good. We'll keep Hackett there. Maybe Johnny's watching, maybe he's not, but he'll have to do it.
Get rid of this one.
Late hit? What's late hit?
Yeah, I was just clicking this. That's when we were a show and making, like, actually doing things.
Oh, yeah.
We're never getting rid of this.
Get off my lawn. We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of that guy.
We're never getting rid of that. Nope. Okay. What about
Broncos country?
Let's. Yeah! We can get rid of it.
Wait. We have a lot of Carmi clips there. We got.
Yeah.
Let's. Wait.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
All right, we keep that. That's adorable. That's just I can't delete that.
That's when I really was full of hope.
You smell like you're about to get pregnant again.
No, that one's gonna get played more.
That way.
I don't think you guys understand. The weirder and creepier it is, the more it solidifies itself into a staple of this show.
I agree with that. Hold on, you know what? We could delete the countdown because we never do that there to save some stuff.
Sure.
All right,
we could probably get rid of this. Never mind. I look fucking dope in that picture.
Dope. Yeah, don't get rid of that.
Picture, that moving picture video.
That's pretty dope. Dude, defense is looking good. That's the reports coming out of Packers training camp. Looking pretty good.
Okay.
All right, you want bowling? We'll keep ride, right? We'll keep that going.
Yeah, gotta keep ride
together.
Die together.
Pancreas, I feel like is good. I can get rid of Kitty Goes Meow. I feel like I know it's for the Bengals, but we can find something else.
Yeah, we can get rid of that. Okay. This one.
And suddenly, not being able to think of a single fucking rhyme.
It rhymes.
Get rid of that. I don't even know why that's in there.
I love DBZA, but that could go. Don't blink. We got to keep that. Don't blink.
I bet we can get rid of this Patrick Mahomes.
Just take the game into his hands over a call like that doesn't affect the play at all.
Wah. I won a Super Bowl anyway.
You talking about the Guardian cap? Is that what you're talking about? The helmet controversy? I didn't know there's a controversy.
Oh no.
Wear the caps. Don't get concussions. That's it. We're almost there, Jack. We're almost there. I mean, I'm not almost there. But I went there yesterday to see the house for the first time. That was just a threat.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know that I could.
I get a lot of threats, right?
Yeah, that's all. You know?
The shoe. What's the shoe?
What's the shoe? Like
AFC West is a little hard to predict. The Raiders. All right, so we can get rid of that.
My rookie year, I think I blocked for.
Yeah, that was Garrett Bolt. That was for a specific episode.
The deepest voice I've ever heard in my life. Bench Warmer Brand's cool. No, he's
poor man's Grossi. Nice compliment to Brandon.
That's not nice.
I've met him. We've hung out.
Yeah, Brandon seems cool.
We both are named Brandon, and I believe we have the same birthday. It is very strange.
That is very weird.
Yeah. I love Brand.
Philly used to. What is what's this one?
Say goodnight, Uncle Tom.
Good night, Uncle Tom.
Good night, Uncle Tom. Say Grossi Posse.
Posse.
Boom! Nailed it.
We can never delete that ever. I think we've shown that like once, but we can never delete that. Yeah. Oh, this one can never. Hell yeah, love you. Oh yeah, we can never get rid of.
Yeah,
I love you. Hell yeah, we can't.
We've done good.
Yeah. Into keeping them. Oh yeah, we've cleared out a bunch already. We have made. Do you want to get rid of the pregnant one, the Russell Wilson, or you want to keep that?
No, we keep it.
Okay, we keep that. Okay. Oh. So we got rid of Kitty Goes Meow, and now we have a live look at Bengals fans without Joe Burrow. No! Too specific.
Yeah, we can get rid of that.
Too specific. Oh, you like this?
We got to keep that and
Get her a ham.
You know. The Eagles are going to be measured by that. That's a moment for Eagles fans because nothing went right after that.
I think
Nick Sirianni is like, I want to be Mike McDaniel as an NFL head coach.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's the guy I would like to think I would be. I think I'd be Nick Sirianni. Just when I actually started to believe in my team and myself, I would talk shit and then it would backfire.
Yeah.
It would backfire on my face so hard. It happened, I think, every time in my childhood. As soon as I talked shit while playing like a sport or doing something, I would just flounder after that. So I just stopped. Like,
that makes sense.
I'll talk shit here,
Yeah.
but actually, like in competition, the moment I got confident, it just ripped away from me.
Yeah. That's
so
fair.
I
I was saying-
to that clip.
They're
on
saying also
many
keep
levels.
it for when he gets fired, and that's fair too. That's that.
And then he joins the chief staff as an advisor to Andy Reid.
This one we could definitely delete because I think this was just an opening one.
You could say draw it up. I'd be a Redskin the rest of my career. I would like to retire as a Viking. I want to retire a Falcon. You know, that would really be my goal, would be to finish so strong that maybe this isn't even my last contract.
A fucking liar, man. What a
It's
liar.
literally, Perna just labeled it liar in all caps.
Oh. You know, if you are a very outwardly religious person, you can't be a liar like that. You just can't. It contradicts everything.
Yes, definitely. Of course.
Yeah, we kept it. We kept it.
Of course.
We can get rid of that Kirk Cousins one. We got, okay. Here, we've got 2 Jim Harbaugh ones. I think we can only keep one.
All right, so I was just about to say, do you want gobble or worms?
Yeah. You guys tell us. What do you want?
Gobble, gobble turkey. You know?
What gobble gobble turkey?
Just gobble, gobble, gobble turkey from Jive Turkey Gobblers, you know? It's,
I think that's the one that's got to stay.
It's so weird and it's so great.
If worms had machine guns, then birds wouldn't be scared of them.
That's great, dude. You know what though? I'm gonna make an opinion here. I think that we keep both of them just because until we get the new Harbaugh clip that's gonna come out this year, because it's gonna happen because he's back in the league and everything like that. I feel like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like you go to both.
Go Chargers, go!
It's so iconic.
We can get rid of it though.
It's so we don't have to get rid of it.
Okay.
Dude,
I think we're good. I think we're good. We cleaned house.
Do we want one of the Bills? Like, there's so many screaming Bills ones. There's the Bill guy short. Then there's this. Then there's this. Okay, so we'll keep that one.
I think we can get rid of just the straight up
shirtless fits.
Yeah.
Okay. That could go.
100%.
We'll keep buttholes.
It's like, you know, like buttholes. You know, everybody has one. That was awesome.
We get rid of this long Russ one.
I was just the 1 minute one could go.
Yeah.
This one could go. All right. That one's gone. All right. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's a lot more manageable.
These are all the photos we currently have saved. This. We have.
Still makes me hungry.
Right? We got that one in there.
Yeah.
Then we have disclaimers. We can get rid of those. Disclaimers.
Yeah, I guess we can
For
get
some
rid of
reason,
disclaimers.
we have this.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's just your merch.
Yeah.
That's it. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's it's from the old coach photo. Okay.
That's when oh yeah. We can get rid of that one.
Yeah, get this.
We don't need that.
We'll never get rid of it. Because we gotta believe. Okay.
All right. Look at that.
I think we did some work. Wow. That's our show, guys. 24 minutes of going through old clips.
It's the old clip clean out.
Rah, rah, rah. Anyway, we actually have football news to talk about because since the last time we went live, lots of stuff happened. Let's talk about first. Let's just go in chronological order. Tua getting paid. He had half a day to celebrate. He got on the mic at practice. Show me the money. getting $53.1 million. 4-year, $212 million deal. Also $167 million in guarantees. So we knew that Tua was going to get paid. I'm curious, Perna, on your thoughts about it, because I think that the Dolphins obviously were put in a situation where they were going to pay him, right? I think the talent that he and the production that he's had, are there concerns? Absolutely. But I think the numbers that he's put up and the way that, I mean, his coach literally just believes in him. I mean, I still remember when McDaniel got hired and he's on the plane and he's like FaceTiming too. And he's like, I'm going to do the best I can. And he's unlocked that offense. Now, granted, they've gotten him a ton of weapons. Of course, Tyreek Hill, you have Waddle, you have great running backs. But yeah, I don't think this is a bad deal. There's just a level of risk, just like there is with any QB. And Tua just needs to stay healthy and continue to progress.
Yeah, you say stay healthy. He was healthy all of last season.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was hurt last year. Justin Herbert was hurt last year. Herbert was hurt the year before. So I think the injury concern, you slap that on any quarterback.
Absolutely.
It's always going to be there.
Joe Burrow's on there too, right? Like it's any quarterback, but it's like, okay, if they've been hurt a couple times.
Yeah, people get real weary.
Yeah.
And I think Tua made a concerted effort to get better at learning how to take hits, right? He did the jiu-jitsu last offseason. I think that worked. I think it actually worked for him. And unfortunately, everybody else on his team got hurt last year. The Dolphins kind of backed their way into the playoffs. They go into Kansas City. It's the coldest game ever for a playoff game, or top 2 or whatever. I forget exactly. And just less than ideal situation. Oops, I didn't mean to get rid of that. But what you have to think about too, with like the quarterback contracts, will the Broncos be done with Wilson's extension by the time? Yes, Kevin, we're done with it after this year. We're eating, well, I mean, we'll eat some cap next year too, but we're eating the majority of it this year. What you think about like with these quarterback contracts, at least I do, is Tua is the first franchise quarterback the Dolphins have had since Dan Marino.
It's been a while.
Yeah. And I think Dolphins fans, there's a majority of them who are excited. They're happy for Tua. They want to rock with him. And it's kind of like Tua's our guy. Like he's our guy mentality. And he has to be, because I don't know, like, if there's a ton of other fan bases out there who would be like, I want Tua for my quarterback if the Dolphins didn't sign him. And it's not really fair to Tua. But like if Herbert were available, or Burrow, or Jalen Hurts, the guys who kind of got paid in that same class, like people would be willing to, off a family member to get one of those quarterbacks on their roster. Tua's not that dude.
I don't really like my aunt that much. All
yeah, right. I'll get rid of her if I can have Jalen Hurts as my quarterback. Sure. So I like it for Miami. And you said Mike McDaniel believes in him.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Like the relationship, like the quarterback and head coach relationship is important, guys. We saw last year. Speaking of Denver, when your coach doesn't really like your quarterback, not going to work. So, to me, Tua gets kind of an unfair criticism because I bring it down to this simple truth. He doesn't look as cool when he's playing quarterback as Joe Burrow, as Justin Herbert, as Jalen Hurts. He's efficient. He doesn't have like a super strong arm. He gets the ball to where it needs to be, and he's got 2 incredible receivers in Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and people want to give them the credit. Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but it's people are more willing to be like, that's Joe Burrow versus, it's Tua making that offense work.
Sure.
Jalen Hurts has A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Like, good quarterbacks work with really good talent around them. And Tua's this guy who's not going to get enough credit. But to the naysayers, what I give him is Tua's got to show he can elevate the team in big games.
Sure.
And we kind of haven't seen it. When Miami's going against a team that's better than them, we saw it last year a lot. they didn't live up to the 70-20 drubbing they did on the Broncos, right? They got their ass kicked by the Ravens at the end of last season, like bad,
Beat the
before
Cowboys.
they went in the playoffs. So we need to see that. We need to see Tua kind of elevate his team in some when they're down, when things aren't going right.
Sure. I think there's multiple conversations to be had here, right? So what was just said, and that's why I highlighted it as well, because I see this a lot, right? And I think that, especially after the Love contract, this is just where things are now.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah.
and this is going to sound like I'm throwing shade at Trevor Lawrence, and I promise you it's not. I like Trevor Lawrence a lot. I think there's definitely stuff still to prove, and like you want to see him have a good year, especially after last year. But Trevor Lawrence is getting paid $55 million.
Yeah.
So, like, that's where the market is for young QBs now. And Tua got paid under, right? Because it's like 53.1, but he got a ton in guaranteed money. Because what was it, like 160 something? Yeah, $167 million in guarantees. He got more guarantees than Jordan Love did. So I think for just the way things are going, yeah, Jordan Love right now, he's making we're talking about that contract too, but he's making a ton of money. When Dak Prescott gets extended by the Cowboys, if he gets extended by the Cowboys, I am assuming, I'm going to make an educated guess here, an educated wish, that Dak is going to be the highest paid quarterback. He's going to get paid more money than Jordan Love because the amount of experience he has, right? The accolades that he has. So he's going to get paid more. And then someone mentioned Brock Purdy before. When it's coming for his big payday, he's going to make more because now there's certain standards and benchmarks that are getting cleared. And you're going to start to see guys make more money, and this is just going to go up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to see a $60 million quarterback, like, relatively soon.
Yeah, it's like we have the same conversation every time a quarterback gets paid.
Yes.
It's like, how are they going to keep the team together? They figure it out. The cap goes up every year.
They're going to make like $25 billion.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to keep on going up and up.
They do so many things with the quarterback contracts. Like, they defer cap hits till later. They kick that big hit down the road. The only thing you got to worry about is if you have a stupid money man. Like, we should have a ranking for your NFL, like every team's like cap handler. I don't even know what they fucking call the finance dude who figures out the cap for teams. I know it's part of what the GM does, but I'm sure they have a money guy. We need to have a ranking of the best money men in the league. This guy is the best cap wizard. This guy, this is Kevin from The Office in terms of accounting. This team needs to be concerned. Here's a question for you. Out of these quarterbacks here, Tom. Oh, wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
0 Super Bowl wins. If the NFL had to pay quarterbacks only after they won Super Bowls, the only quarterbacks getting paid right now would be Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford. Brady's retired. When's the last time Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl? Like, the amount of guys who win Super Bowls is very small. I think it's a silly metric to have in there in terms of whether or not you're going to pay your quarterback.
I just want to, real quick, Perna, just to your last comment, about the whole money guy. Yeah, like Russ Ball, like for Packers fans, is like a genius. Like, that's the guy who's like making all these contracts and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I need to know every team's money guy. We need the money guy list.
Yep.
We need the money ball list.
He's the EVP.
Right. Of these quarterbacks,
yes.
Okay, you can't say Love because you're a Packers fan, okay? So get rid of Jordan Love here. You have to pay one of these quarterbacks. You're a GM. You get one. Which guy are you taking? And it's not like you're drafting this guy. This player right now in his career, you get any of them. Which of these dudes are you taking?
Joe Burrow or Lamar.
Okay, that easy for you.
Yeah.
What about old Jared Goff?
Yeah, Joe Burrow or Lamar.
What about Jared Goff?
Burrow's
See,
younger.
I would probably pay Jordan Love.
Okay, well, I would pay Jordan Love too. That's my number one answer. But
No,
you said
I know,
couldn't.
but I said you couldn't because it would have been biased.
Well, so let's get into this. Let's start breaking this down here. Okay,
I think, and that's part of me likes the mystery. You know.
Yeah.
Part of me likes the mystery.
What's in the box? Okay, so if you actually look at the contract here, because I think I don't want to generalize. I think there are a good amount of Packer fans that are very happy with the contract.
Should be.
Right? I think the number one criticism of the contract is that the sample size is so small to pay Jordan Love that much money. Right? Which I think it's a valid criticism. I basically went back and was like, yeah, well, the Packers have done this before, right? They did this in 2008 when Aaron Rodgers was the starter. It was his first year as a starter. They paid him in October of 2008. They saw him for a handful of games. Yeah. And then they said, hey, here's a 5-year, this is how much QB contracts have changed, 5-year, $65 million contract, which is a good sized contract. It's a decent contract for back then. And so the Packers are not new to this, 1. 2, when Trevor Lawrence is getting paid $55 million, again, that's the new market. Like, that's the new benchmark. I think you can make an argument that Joe Burrow should be getting paid more money than Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence because he at least has a Super Bowl appearance.
Sure.
That's not Jordan Love's problem. That's not Trevor Lawrence's problem. That's a Joe Burrow contract problem. You mentioned before the only QBs who would get paid are Patrick Mahomes. That deal is looking worse and worse for Patrick Mahomes because they signed a 10-year deal worth $500 million, and it sounded really cool and it sounded really nice, but he's constantly being overtaken as the highest paid quarterback year after year and season after season. And let me be very clear too, like they're going to readjust it. They're going to renegotiate. It's the same thing here, right? So he's making 11-9, 10-4. There's an out if it goes really poorly. But basically, this is a 3-year contract, and they're going to negotiate before he turns 30 again, and they'll wind up making something new because there's no way that he's going to get this base of a salary.
I've really enjoyed making love to your ears. I think that you have beautiful ears. They fit very nicely. So I would say it would be an erotic.
I don't watch porn.
But I love sex.
I'm the king of jizz.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny Marks.
There you are. There you are.
Jordan Love, also the king of jizz with this new contract.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, they're going to restructure. They're going to renegotiate.
Yeah. No, you bring up... So, all these guys are getting paid, like, you know, it's 4 or 5 years, $250 million, 200, whatever.
Really?
Philadelphia does things a little bit different, right? Look at Jalen Hurts' cap hit in 2029. It's $97 million.
All those void years.
On these voided years, right?
Yep.
So if he doesn't work out, the Eagles are in a very, very sticky situation. And like if you go through some of these guys like Joe Burrow, like his isn't as bad. He's got a big cap hit coming up in 2029, but that's $68 million right now. That's probably what like quarterback cap hits are going to be at that point. So these guys are getting paid. A lot of teams have made it so their cap hits are smaller right now. They'll take the big cap hits later. The Bengals are going with, no, we're just going to kind of average out these cap hits and do it that way. So there's multiple approaches to doing this. And like you had with the Packers up there, they're not stupid. They spread it out. It'll be fine. All you got to be concerned about is whether or not these quarterbacks are actually going to perform. And you can get mad because it's $50 million and you miss the playoffs or whatever. But like, the crazy thing to me is Tua, Burrow, Love, Hurts, and Herbert. They all came out of the same draft class, and they're all really good quarterbacks.
$1.2 billion in QB contracts from 2020, which is insane.
And that's like the episode I'm working on is about like the $1 billion boys now. It's like all of you've never seen that. We've never had 5 quarterbacks all get paid basically the same time, totaling over $1 billion in money. And every team that has one of those quarterbacks on it should be kind of excited right now.
Yeah. I mean,
especially the Packers.
It was said this way, right? Because the concern is, what if it doesn't work out? It's exactly what you're talking about. Sure. Because these numbers are, they're so big right now. 5 years from now, no one's going to give a crap, right? Because right now the NFL is making $20 billion a year in revenue, and that's going to go up, or at least they're expecting it to go up significantly in the next few years. So this is when the NFL is making this much money, you're going to have the most important position in the league get paid a ton of money. So is there a concern? Sure. But it's like there's concern with every single one of these guys. You could go down that entire list of the highest paid quarterbacks right now and be like, there's concerns here, there's concerns here, there's concerns here. And I think the criticism of the contract for Jordan Love saying, hey, there's not enough of a sample size, I get it. It's a risky move. The Packers have seen him for 4 years. They've seen him, develop as a player. First 2 were really not great. And then just get more and more playing time. Tom Clements comes back and really helps out Jordan Love. You saw him play last season. They're paying for what he could be, right? Because you're paying for that potential. Yeah. You're drafting guys for their potential. Yeah, you had a really good year, you did really well in college, but is that going to translate? The Packers feel comfortable enough going, yep, Jordan Love is our guy. This is the investment we're making into you. And let's be very honest, you mentioned before, look at Jared Goff, for example, and I've seen the first 2 episodes, I think, of Receiver. You look at Ross St. Brown, who's one of the best receivers in the league. You look at Jalen Hurts. He has 2 phenomenal receivers. You look at Joe Burrow, who has 2 phenomenal receivers. Talk about Tua, 2 phenomenal receivers. Jordan Love went in with so many question marks last year at receiver, at offensive line. He himself was a question mark. And for them to go and nearly knock off the 49ers, I get it. I get the excitement. I get from what you saw from the last year of his play, especially near the end. It was really damn good football, and he did a lot without established elite receivers. So, yeah, and you look at this past week in camp, dude, when he was out, good God, the defense was destroying the backups, and I mean destroying them. And so this is the guy who makes that offense run. Jordan Love was one of the guys, if not the guy, who made that team as good as they were last year for them to go and knock off the Cowboys and almost knock off the 49ers. So he's pivotal to the team. You're paying him based off potential. I'm not concerned. Because if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It would suck, but it's not going to be, oh my God, we're going to be hurting for years as the salary cap continues to go up. And I don't think he's going to be bad.
I don't know why any of us ever worry about the salary cap.
It's also not our money.
Honestly, if you're a good team, it never really hurts you. You have a year maybe where you can't sign some free agents you want as a fan, and then the next year they're back.
Unless you're the Saints, but that's the thing, right? Because the salary cap does matter. Because every year we sit here and go, this team has no money. It matters
if you have an average or below average quarterback.
Sure, but
if you got a good quarterback, if you have a top 15 quarterback, don't read anything about the salary cap ever. You don't fucking need it in your life. You don't need it. You couldn't sign a receiver who's going to be a free agent. Who cares? Your quarterback's going to be good. He'll whatever guy you drafted in the 3rd round, probably going to be a great receiver for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think the thing that I want people to understand too, because you saw that there were different camps when we were going through the Love negotiations. And I'm just talking about Packers fans and stuff.
Sure.
There's, oh man, Jordan Love is so greedy. How come he's he's holding out for all this money? Blah, 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 blah. Then it's the Packers. They're dragging their feet. They never get this done. They're not treating their stars well. Blah, 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 blah. I think if you go back and you listen, I think it was from a day or 2 ago, from Jordan Love when he came out and gave his first press conference after getting paid. he basically was talking about how much he wanted to be out there, but it wasn't him. And what I mean by that is I think people get, unless you don't have an agent, people get too involved in pointing fingers of like, wow, what a greedy person this person is, right? Or it's literally the agent and like the team sitting down and hashing it out. And when it gets done, it gets done. Love literally says, like, I was removed from the process. I would get updates every now and then, but he's just sitting there waiting to play until they negotiate it because that's what his agent, that's what his job is, right? And then there was another comment made by Matt LaFleur saying, oh, no, he's been ready because there's like, oh, is he going to participate in camp day one after getting paid? He goes, yeah, because he's been staying after camp and throwing. Right? After practice, he's still throwing balls. He's still participating in all of the meetings. So he's doing everything. It's just you guys haven't seen it. That was what Matt LaFleur said. So I think it's just we are, oh man, this person's greedy. Team is not doing right by this person. But it's really just them working it out with the agent. The player wants to play, obviously wants to make the most amount of money possible. It's his first major contract. But it's kind of like just sitting there waiting and be like, I could do everything I can to get ready. And when it gets done, and I can run out on the field again.
I think the thing with Tua and Jordan Love that hasn't been mentioned either is they're 4-year contracts versus 5.
Yes.
So if
true story,
if you're concerned, right? If you don't think Love is the guy or Tua is the guy, the other quarterbacks, they all signed their deals last year. They're 5-year deals. So I think when it's a 4-year deal, you have one year less to worry about in terms of how long you would be hamstrung by that contract if,
great comment,
for whatever reason, Jordan came out in 2024, led the league in interceptions, was just really bad, which is not going to happen. But I think like giving a little bit of wiggle room there. Now the caveat is then they're going to need new deals in 3 years, right? You start looking at a new deal the year before you play through your final deal, which is where Dak Prescott is. And it's like the Cowboys, I feel like, didn't learn from doing this the first time. They had Dak play on the franchise tag, then they gave him a deal. And now they could have given him a new deal.
Yup.
I think he's proven that he's worth every penny. And now the market's been reset, and now they have to pay him more than those other quarterbacks.
Sure.
Had they got this deal done in the spring, they probably would have been able to pay him less than Love, less than Tua.
Yep.
So, but again,
this is the
that's
team
nitpicking,
element,
and you're talking about a couple $1 million a year probably on your salary cap. It's not that big a deal.
Yes.
But if you're a Cowboys fan, you would like to see them lock that up. And maybe Dak doesn't want to get it done. Maybe they want to test the market after this season. Maybe they're tired of being in Dallas. You know, that doesn't get brought up or mentioned that often, but like, I don't know. If you don't believe in, say, Mike McCarthy or Jerry Jones or some combination of both, and you're a quarterback who's very good, maybe you just want to get the hell out of there and go play for a franchise you think will give you a better chance to actually get to the Super Bowl.
Sure.
And that's also nitpicking because the Cowboys are in it every year, even though they break all of America's teams, fans' hearts. They're in it every year.
This is that was a really good comment before of like saying this is one of the disadvantages, right? Because you look at some of sitting. Yeah, unfortunately. So that's the Packers messed up. And I know it's really easy to say in hindsight when they gave Aaron Rodgers that new contract after he won back-to-back MVP. I will make the argument. I understand why they did it and it's really easy to look back now, especially because 2022 wasn't so good. But the guy is back-to-back MVP. You could have sold really high. You could have given to the Broncos, whatever. Or, right, they decided to give him a contract and we can't trade him because if Jordan Love is bad, does Jordan Love get the same kind of evaluation period? Right? If he comes in 2022, when they asked him, like, were you ready to play in 22? He's like, yeah, I was ready to go. But if he came in 2022, the Packers traded away back-to-back MVP Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love sucked or was not as good, or maybe the season that he had last year was not the same, does he get that same evaluation period?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they draft those same people? I don't know. So I think yeah, there's advantage, but I always like the Packers method to have them sit. The Falcons are trying it now. They took a big swing to try and do it. And I think the scenario is a little different, but I'm just saying.
Say I'm a liar, Tom?
Oh, Jesus.
Do you think I am a liar now, Tom? Number one downloaded podcast on earth. Look at us.
Yeah, that's not. Yep, that's not.
Tom Grossi and Brandon Perna.
Yep.
Number one in the world.
It's totally not. Yep.
Links to the GPS podcast are below. Give us some
Broncos.
stars and some reviews.
Mm.
Also,
Thursday.
Thursday night after the Hall of Fame game, for my Patreon and YouTube members, we're streaming a live show only for you guys. It's a test. We need you to help me work through some technical issues. But make sure you check Patreon and YouTube later this week, the members tabs, because I'll post the info for you guys to watch the stream there as we try and figure out a Thursday night post-game show we're going to be doing.
There you go.
I got to start promoting that. Otherwise, nobody will be watching.
That's fair.
But I need your help. You need to tell me if I suck. So,
Need that feedback, baby. Need that feedback. But yeah, so I think we can make the argument about the market all day long. But as the revenue for the NFL keeps on going up, the cap's going to keep going up. The quarterbacks are going to keep getting paid more money. And there's folks out there be like, oh, this person doesn't deserve this, or this person doesn't. That's where it is. That's just where the market is. So if the market right now is $55 million for young quarterbacks that have put some stuff on tape and like have done well. So, I mean, you mentioned something before, Brandon, then we kind of like just went right past it.
Yeah. The
amount of money difference that we're talking about here between the quarterbacks that have gotten paid this season, or this offseason, I should say, it's not like it's a mountain. Jared Goff, who just got paid, right? Just got paid, is getting $2 million per year less than Jordan Love. Jared Goff's 29 years old, right? Jared Goff has more than earned that contract.
That's his second contract, too. Was third. That's his third contract.
Yeah,
like, Goff's gotten paid once.
So, again, we're talking a $2 million per year difference, which in the scheme of the NFL and for the cap is not that significant. So I think there's more weight to it. It's like, whoa, he's the highest paid QB. Yeah, until next week, right? Or until Dak gets paid. And
until 5 minutes from now, if you're Tua.
And it's like, oh, Dak got $56 million. How could you make him the highest? Because that's where the market is. So I think we also, it's sensationalized a bit when the actual numbers and the difference between what these players are getting paid. Like Tua, it's $1.9 million per season. That's how much Love is getting paid more than Tua.
Yeah.
It's not significant in the grand scheme of the NFL.
And is it, I don't even know if it's necessarily every season. It's this season, so they can say they're the highest paid quarterback. They have the per year thing, right? But there's guaranteed money in there. If something happened to Love and he doesn't get the guaranteed part of, like, for the last 2 years of that thing, it could change like drastically.
Tua's getting more guaranteed money than Love. He has more guarantees than Love does.
See?
So, again, it's just...
It was rude, though, that the Packers didn't give Tua more than a day to enjoy that.
That's not the Packers.
Yeah, it is.
Tua and Love has the same exact agent.
Well, if I were Tua, I'd be firing that agent.
Well, you just got him $53.1 million per year, so I think it's all right.
I'd be like, hey, agent, guess what? I wanted that title for more than 6 minutes.
You got it for a few hours. Stop whining. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Also, can we talk about real quick, because we did just glaze over that Perna, after the Broncos game, was like, Love is not the guy, and then just said out of all those QBs would pick Jordan Love? Just saying.
Yeah, I've already addressed this.
It's a nice...
I've already addressed this.
Oh, oh, God. You know those jokes are going to be flying this season. The Hawk Tua jokes. Oh, yeah.
I was just enjoying the fact that we kind of moved past Hawk Tua, you know?
We did. But I will say, like, what she's done with, like, that kind of notoriety has been pretty awesome. Just been like doing some charity stuff. Like it's been cool. It's been so cool.
It was just this was all the internet had for like a month.
It's all we have.
It was all we had.
It's all we have. So, the other thing, Decker, eligible for that extension. 3 years, $60 million. 3 mil. That's it. 3 years, $60 million. So that's a good deal for him.
Lions have spent some money. The Lions have spent money this offseason. They're keeping their core.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. That's been good. Sam Williams, I saw, tore his ACL for the Cowboys. That sucks a whole lot. And you did also mention we have kind of football. We have somewhat
Hall of Fame
football
game
this week. This week, we kind of have football.
Thursday night, I know.
That's pretty crazy.
I scheduled like our test, our pilot, to do it after that because it made sense, and I really don't even want to watch that fucking game on Thursday.
It's fair.
I don't know. Like, would you rather watch the Hall of Fame game or the Pro Bowl?
It's a good time.
Probably the Hall of Fame game now because the Pro Bowl is so irrelevant. But if it were back when the Pro Bowl kind of meant something and the teams kind of played for that $40,000 bonus versus the $20,000 bonus or whatever, I'd probably have to pick the Pro Bowl. It's just so early this year, August 1st for the first game. It's just crazy. We didn't talk about this either, but apparently there's a good chance the NFL will get their 18-game season before the next CBA because
they got to negotiate with
the players' unions. They're willing to talk about it. So
I'm curious if they're gonna legit just give them like 50% of the like. They're gonna have to make some. There's gonna be schedule changes. There's gonna be some massive changes if they go to 18 games, which seems like it's only a matter of time because the NFL is really pushing it. They really want to get it done.
Yeah.
Which, Robert Downey Jr. is gonna make a lot of money. Oh, good God! Now he's gonna make a lot of money. If we want to talk about salaries. The amount of money that Robert Downey Jr. is about to get paid to play Doctor is going to be... I almost made a reaction video out of it because, like, man, like, I saw Deadpool. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Good God. It's going...
Yeah, but people are mixed. They have mixed feelings about...
Yeah, because,
Downey.
all right.
It would be like...
You want to get nerdy?
It would be like if
get nerdy.
The Packers... You're waiting for the Jordan Love contract, right? You're waiting for the contract announcement.
Yeah.
And instead of announcing that Jordan Love has been extended, the Packers announce that they have retraded for Aaron Rodgers and extended him for another 3 years as your quarterback.
All right, he should be good, but like, I'm mixed about this. I'm very mixed about it because, I mean, that's the thing, Perna. Are you like a big MCU guy?
No.
Yeah. So am I just talking to myself?
I mean, I know I've watched a lot of it, but
talk to myself a lot.
I'm not into it.
Yeah, no, it's Doctor Doom. Like, has to be like they have to nail it because like he is like the next big villain, and I think that there's a couple reasons why they did this. One, because I mean, seeing Deadpool and seeing how much self-aware humor there was, also because of what happened to Jonathan Majors as well. Like that really screwed things up. But like I see it as like this is a Hail Mary of this is going to get people buzzing. This is going to get people talking about it. I think they are also targeting like the casual like MCU enjoyer, right? Which there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. But yeah, I don't know. Like I kind of wanted it to just be an original character, completely different. And as the actor, dude just won an Oscar. Like Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor. Like I don't doubt he's going to do a great job. I just think it cheapens it a little bit. Because it's like, oh, we could have gotten somebody else. You know? That's it.
Yeah, Downey's awesome, but it is a weird move.
Yeah.
He played Iron Man, and now he's the bad guy.
So I'm curious to see how they're going to incorporate that. Because, like, that's the question, too. Is he going to wear the mask all the time like he should? Are they going to pay him to just be behind a mask and the amount of money that they're paying him? I don't think they're going to Tom Hardy him like they did for Bane. I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll see.
Interesting.
It'll be interesting. Yes, we are streaming this together. Yes, we are.
The GPS preseason bowl.
Yes. No, they just have to make good ones. Make good movies. That's
They can give it a rest. They can do less.
There's only one movie from the MCU coming out this year, and it just came out.
Yeah, because
That's
people got tired of it.
Well, they're making $1 gajillion. People like good movies are good.
Yeah, good movies are good.
Good movies are good. Good movie.
Good movies are good.
Watch Logan. Great movie. Also happens to be a great superhero movie.
Huh.
So
it was a featured DVD rental at the library. Logan was.
Yeah.
We went to the library this weekend with Carm. I saw Logan up there. That's a good one to have at the library.
Yeah. I mean, they did a
Logan was
story
good.
in the comics where Tony Stark became Doctor Doom. So we'll see.
I'm more interested in watching the new Penguin than whatever.
Yeah,
Downey
I think they'll
Jr.
do a
is
nice
gonna
job with it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Give me ugly Colin Farrell every day.
Could be. He's got a lot to prove. Yeah, he looks completely different. Completely different. Perna, what do you got coming out today, buddy? The $1 Billion Boys?
The $1 Billion Boys Club.
Nice. There we
If
go.
I can get it written
There we go.
and edited.
Good God. Whoa.
You got a fitty.
No, it's not a fitty. Good God,
Oh,
Bill.
shit.
Bill!
Wow, Bill Hart. Yes, Bill. Yes,
What is
Bill.
Well, last time that there's been a 500, it's been Bill.
Bill. Where's your cigar, Bill?
And listen, it's just it's 500. You get the fee. Bill, Tom,
I will
did a
pay
good
you
thing.
$500 to not do that.
St. Jude's real deal. My family has experienced them in action. We fought and lost an 89-day battle in the ICU with our oldest daughter. Oh, Bill, I am so incredibly sorry to hear that. People of St. Jude were there, especially a lady who came by to sing, and that dog. The dog is the best. Tommy did a good thing, a really good thing. Bill, I am that is heartbreaking, my friend.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Oh,
can't
man,
imagine
Bill.
that.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. Man, I just hope you and your family, man, just be together and oh man. That's tough, man. Yeah, St. Jude, I mean, it was one of those things because I talked about this during 30 and 30. We pick charities, right? Like I pick a charity that would do a ton of research, read all the things and stuff like that, and give people confidence like this is where your money's going to. And for St. Jude, we did that too. And it wasn't until it was like, yeah, this is a great charity, but there's very few charities that I'm going out to like campuses or I'm going out and having hands-on because I don't want it's like, hey, let's give them money, let's support them, and let's go on to the next charity. And to be confronted with it and like to see, to go to the campus, to meet patient families who also have lost children who now work for St. Jude or former patients who went through it and now are working for St. Jude or spokespeople for St. Jude. Yeah, like they are the real deal and that's why you do it. But damn, Bill, I'm so incredibly sorry for your loss. That is absolutely heartbreaking, my friend. But
yeah, I think it's just like it's the toughest situation families will find themselves in. And it's when they're at their most vulnerable and they need the most help. And the fact that there's companies out there and organizations that are doing everything they can to provide resources and help in those situations.
Not charging families like that.
Yeah,
like,
it's
in a perfect world, St. Jude doesn't exist because this just gets taken care of.
Exactly.
But it doesn't. And so St. Jude does exist. And yeah, they bring in a lot of money, but it costs $500,000 per patient because they pay for everything. So yeah, Bill, I'm so
we
incredibly
love
sorry
you, Bill.
for your loss,
We
buddy.
love you, Bill.
I appreciate you, bud. I appreciate you. Oh boy, there is.
Wow.
Perna, I appreciate you, buddy.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, it'll be a little somber note, but that's
Here,
that's
I'll
real
lighten the mood. My bladder's about to explode. So,
I'm so sorry, buddy. Folks, we appreciate you. Back on Wednesday. No Friday show though. No Friday show. So I'm out.
no Friday show.
I'm out on Friday.
Good.
But folks, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a couple days. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS, and you have been navigated.
The P stands for P because
You
that's
gotta
what I got to do.